Hello everyone, welcome back to our new video. Today I am going to teach you about the Battle of Stalingrad. After his army's failure in the Battle of Britain, Hitler decided on the invasion of the Soviet Union. The Germans started their attack on 22nd June 1941. The Soviet responded with a so-called scorched earth policy, which called for destruction of everything that could be of use to the invaders. While fighting hard as they were pushed back to the interior of the country, the Germans advanced very fast, and in November 1941, they had already penetrated about 1960 kilometers deep into the Soviet Union. By then, Kiev, the capital city of the Ukraine, had fallen. Leningrad, one of the major cities, was cut off from any land connection with the rest of the Soviet Union and put under the siege. The Germans were at the outskirts of Moscow. Although the Soviets were hard-pressed by the enemy, they fought with the utmost patriotism. They rallied to the cry, "Behind us is Moscow, there is no room left for retreat." Consequently, in December 1941, when the Russian winter set in, the Germans were prevented from taking Moscow and Leningrad. Hitler's blitzkrieg failed to bring the desired results in Russia. In the winter of 1941-42, Soviet forces opened a counter-offensive and pushed the Germans back some distance from Moscow. But in the summer of 1942, the Germans opened a new offensive against the Soviet Union in the south. German troops mounted a major attack against Stalingrad, a major industrial center on the Volga River. The city also served as one of the Soviets' lines of communication. This city was named after the Soviet leader, Joseph Stalin. The fall of the city to the Germans would have a severe psychological impact on the Soviets' national pride. Given this, Stalin and the Soviets were determined to hold the city. Hitler, on his part, was equally determined to take the city and kept on ordering German forces to continue with their assault. For weeks, fierce battles were fought for each building or street. In November 1942, the Soviets launched a major counterattack against the Germans fighting in and near the city. In the counterattack, the Soviet encircled the Germans in Stalingrad. At the time, the Germans were already suffering from the Russian winter. On 1st February 1943, the Germans were forced to surrender. This brought an end to the Battle of Stalingrad, in which a large part of German army was destroyed. The Stalingrad battle was a decisive turning point in the course of World War II. Following this victory, the Red Army liberated the Soviet cities and territories, one after the other. In July 1944, they crossed into Polish territory. Between August and October 1944, the major part of Eastern and Central Europe was under Soviet control. So if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel.